Hello guys, and welcome to the final part of our tattoo video, and this is Aftercare. Now, again, this is one of those things that a lot of people say a lot of different things about. There are a lot of different ways to do Aftercare. So, what one tattoo artist might say could be completely different to what another one says. So, you want to do a bit of research, find out what your particular place will recommend. What's available to you as well. I mean, I know some places, to recommend like some huge expensive pot of tattoo aftercare cream to aid your healing, and so different places say different things. And again, it's all about what you would prefer. Personally, I go for quite a basic one, and it's working exceptionally well for me. I will put in a picture probably at some point of my tattoos. Obviously, just one. I mean, I can show you now. It's sorry, I should have thought of this before. It's this one here. I mean, this one you can't see it particularly well there, but basically, it's I could just like edit it down, put a picture in, and then kept talking over it or something. But no, I'm just going to do it this way because I want to minimise the amount of editing I have to do. But that was it, and that was it. That was one. It was pretty much perfectly done. My tattoo artists have said I'm exceptionally good when it comes to taking care of them afterwards. So I do personally. I know what I'm talking about. What works for me. Again, different things work for different people. Different places will suggest different things. I mean, the initial thing I'll do. Most places will wrap up your arm in cling film and say, alright, here you go. Take this off after half an hour. Wash it, and then rewrap it. One of the things you should be aware of is in the first couple of days, like the first, day to the second day, possibly third day, a lot of ink will probably come out, particularly if you've got a joint tattooed like the inner elbow, outer elbow, knees, something like that. So be prepared to lose quite a bit of ink in that. Don't be alarmed of it though. Chances are most will stay in, but joints, no, a lot will come out. You probably will need to definitely get touched up. Some places don't, you'll be fine. I'm going to explain the way that I take care of my tattoos, the way that they've worked out very well. It's the way my friends have taken care of their tattoos, again, very well. They were turned out pretty much, perfect. The one of the things, you need to be somewhat OCD-ish on this. You need to be careful with it. You don't want to. If you keep it, if you set it, scrubbing it or something, no, it's going to end up badly. If you don't take care of it at all, like a single shower a day, no, it's not going to turn out well. So you do need to take care of it. So I'm going to explain the way I do it, the way it's worked for me, the way I continue to do it, and generally how I think it works well. First, cream. You need some cream. Savlon. You can't really see it well. No, you've got Savlon, you've got Bupamphen, any sort of cream like that, to be honest, you're fine. Basic things like, it's on Savlon is antiseptic cream, you got Bupamphen, which I think is a nappy rash cream, I think, I can't even remember. But, any sort of cream like that will be good. Particularly, I use Savlon because it's antiseptic. As it says here, cleanses and helps prevent infection in first aid and minor skin problems. Obviously that's useful. Anything that minimises chance of infection is something you want. If it gets infected, it will look bad, and a whole lot of health, you can become quite ill from it. So yeah, you don't want to get infected, obviously. So first thing to do is chances are wrap it up in cling film or something like that. You want to get that off within about half an hour. So about half an hour later, you want to take it off. You want to give yourself a proper wash in the tattoo. What I'll just go for a full proper shower whilst I'm there. So I'll take the cling film off. Sorry about the glare, by the way. I'm trying a new camera angle. Yeah, see, that works. But I can't do it so but anyway, so take the cling film off when you get home. Just hop in the shower, wash it all properly. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna feel like you've got like a bit of sunburn. So it'll be quite tender and sore. Just wash it, use some soap, gently wash it. You get out of the shower, you gently dry it. Don't scrub it. When it's this early on, it will hurt and it won't end up well for you. So yeah, just dry it, and you get some of your cream. You don't need you rub it on, and you need it to look like it's like a thin film on it. Don't have it just completely white. Just put it on a light film to just cover it all, and then wrap it up in cling film. Now I changed, and you keep doing this for about 2 to 3 days. I tend to do it for 3 days. Full 3 days it'll be in cling film pretty much non-stop. I'll change that cling film 2 to 4 times a day. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll change it. I'll do it about lunchtime, then I'll have a shower in the evening. I'll do it once before I go to bed, and then again in the morning I'll change it again. And every time you change it, you just give it a wash. You wash all the all the ink that's come out of. You just give it a gentle wash. Use some soap, clean the soap off, put a little bit more cream on, and you keep doing that for about 4 days. Then you take the cling film off, and then within about 48 hours it will start to peel. It looks quite horrible. At this point, the peeling, all the skin's coming off. It looks kind of pretty in some ways because it's like little flakes of skin. I mean, this is the one I just got recently done. It's still healing up a bit. All these little flakes of coloured skin. It looks quite pretty, but it's also quite horrible. So it's going to look horrible. It'll look patchy. It'll look terrible. You'll hate it. But just let it go. It'll heal over, and then it takes about 2 weeks for a tattoo to fully heal. Give or take, depends how quick you tend to heal. During the peeling, you just keep putting that cream on, at least 3 times a day, I would say. I tend to do it, in the morning, then a couple of hours later, then another couple of hours, and just keep doing it every couple of hours, just a tiny amount, just to keep it, with the cream. By this point, it probably won't. If it's not infected now, it probably won't be. You'll be fine. But again, you don't want to take any risks, so keep it clean. Once you're taking cling film off, you don't really need to clean it that much. Again, you can do it just once a day. When you go for your shower in the evening or whatever, you can do it. You'll be fine. But be careful with it. Eventually, it'll heal up and you'll be fine, and you'll be able to look at it. And any bits that perhaps need to be touched up, you're able to see well. I think I would wait for the full 2 weeks to be upload until you can see just until you can see it's fully healed, and then you can go and you get it touched up. And again, with the Aftercare, exact same thing. Now, see, I do that, and cost-wise, it's minimum. It's maybe £3 or £4 for a big tube of whichever cream. I mean, I've had this cream for quite a while now, and I've used it on at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on at least 6 tattoos. You can see I use it quite a lot every day when the tattoos are healing. You don't need a lot. I mean, how big is this? This is only 100-gram one, so you won't need a lot. It will last you a while. Just don't overdo it. Cling film, again, minimum. So price-wise, you don't need to worry much about it. It's not going to cost a lot. It won't break the bank. But again, some places will say, here, you should use this cream, and it'll be one that's specially designed to help tattoos heal and stuff. I haven't used those, because the tattoo artists I talk to, they recommend things like Savlon or Bepanthen, some sort of cream like that, like a nappy rash cream or antiseptic cream. So they'll recommend those. And again, that's what I would suggest, to be honest. It's what I suggested, it's what's worked for me. There's one thing I would say you don't want to use, though, is you don't want to use Vaseline during the healing process. And this is because they might use it during the tattoos to help stop blood and stuff. But if you use it afterwards, it probably won't end well. You'll have a pretty crappy looking tattoo. And that's because it basically just seals it all off. So any sort of infection that is in there is going to just sit in there. It can't go anywhere. It can't be brought out through healing. It just sits inside it. And if it will almost certainly get infected then. And the Vaseline draws the colour out as well, so you will lose even more ink. So don't use Vaseline during the healing process. But it's one of the things I think you kind of need to talk to various people, get various people's ideas on what they think, how it heals well, how it doesn't heal well. Personally, I would say if you follow the way I've done it, you would be pretty much guaranteed to have a nice looking tattoo. And that's because for me it's worked. It's one I've used since my first tattoo all the way down to my newest tattoo, and they all turn out surprisingly well. Obviously that's partially down to the tattoo artist, but your aftercare will be a huge thing. You don't want to go out swimming, whether it be in the ocean or in a swimming pool, because the chemicals in there will ruin your tattoo. They'll draw the ink out, they'll damage your skin, so don't do any of that. You don't get sunburned, don't show it into the sun too much till it's healed, and again, same sort of thing, is it'll just make it look crappy. So aftercare wise, there's not a lot to do. Keep it covered, keep using cream. In about 2 weeks you have a perfectly looking tattoo. That's about it. Sorry. So that's about all I can really say in terms of care. After 2 weeks, your tattoo should be healed. It should look fine. It should be, pretty much perfect. I hope you enjoyed these videos. It's running a little bit long, but I'm sure you'll agree that aftercare is important. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these videos. I will probably put more videos out like this every now and then. I hope to see you guys on my next video. Goodbye.